Wonderful keyboard music.
Well, I'll be
Arthur,
Okay,
be there.
Oh, all right. Unfortunately, we're running out of time, but one of the things I'd be interested in hearing is evidently TCI does have some kind of comparison. Being a national company, it's not as if you don't fund public access facilities in other parts of the country. So evidently you have some way of comparing facilities and making some kind of decision on what's overfunded, underutilized.
Well,
is that a fair statement?
yes and no.
In less than a minute.
Less than a minute. Every community is different. Tucson has tremendous support for access, which I think goes to the history locally. But again, it ultimately becomes the city's decision of the level of funding. And that's what's different than it used to be.
Well, that's what people would say, well, TCI should,
Well, but again,
if they were willing to fund
it's not a matter of being willing. You know, as a result of this license agreement, Arthur, right at 9% of our gross revenue goes to the city of Tucson in one form or another. And
Is that a fair comparison to other cities?
That's extremely high.
It's extremely high.
Yeah, one of the highest in the nation. It's almost $3 million a year. Now, the city has a lot of issues, a lot of concerns, and you know, I know that they have recognized access important, but it will ultimately be the city's decision.
Okay. Well, this is Ken Watts with TCI, and I admire your courage. It was very nice to talk to you, and hopefully you're a little better informed than you were. I know I am. Okay, we're going to Studio A. Thanks, bye. We're going to Black right now. See ya.
To sign the contract.
15 minutes till we're out of this segment. We want you folks to stay with us. We're going to go across the hall to some young folks who are going to make music. Got Fred Janis and some screaming folks with some...
Hey, all right. Well, here we are. More of the same coming at you. This is Telethon 97 Public Access. Support it or don't. It's your choice. See this phone number down here, 791-4700. That's the City Council message. They will record your thoughts, type them up, and send them to all of the council members. Please call this number, 791-4700, and tell them support plenty. Public access. It's free speech. It's your television, whether you choose to use it or not. It's here. We're doing it. So what the hell's the matter with you? You can do it too. If we can do it, surely you folks can do it. Free speech at its best. All over the country, they're dropping like flies. This is the best outfit in the country. We're going to keep it that way. And to show you we mean business, here's Fred Janis.
I love you, Fred! Actually, we're International House of Pooftah.
Fred's the man, that's who he is. With his big old clown. Well, Fred is
But
straight out
I sometimes roadie for that damn task force.
God damn them. They got a cute drummer, though. In fact, both bands got a cute drummer.
This is like our math posi core lesson. It's called Everything Times Nothing Equals Nothing.
nothing equals nothing. All we do and all we say is mostly nothing.
Or something like that. Remember to watch public access, because it sucks, like you.
We strive power, not people. Fuck rock at its best.
This is a little ditty called American Singer, brought to you by the House of Pooftah.
Knocking at my door, redneck, something right from my can. This is surely magazine, making me a man. It's on good, schizophrenic is my tongue. Prematurely and don't give a shit. And now I know, American singers. Here they come, American rap. Pennsylvania, burning crosses and Bible-mania, Black Ram Dam, it's the fucking true, I got Jimmy Hoffa floating in my swimming pool. All my kisses drugs to my cigarettes, don't give a fuck. And now I know, American singers. Here they come, American players. Exploding Boeing jets, hemorrhoids and the nuclear threat. Blood sabotage of prostate cancer. Blood and bricks by the McDonald's in Telethon. Black anesthetic, dying underclass. Baseball Johnson like on the glass. Mono-sodium glutamate was hooked in my wall. Got a herpes sore at the end of my cough. American singers. Here they come, American rap. Now I know, American singers. Here they come, American rap.
Another one we didn't write, but we like a lot. By a little band called the Tucson. Jean's gonna sing along.
G's the man.
Because we have a special relationship.
Let's hear it for G. All right.
So how we feel vocally.
should see your mom.
Lolita, her head would spin when she could levitate, vomit green, needle green quantity, Jim Clark would grin. Bouncing bird without discretion from her tiny mouth. She'd say, thank me, daddy. Mommy's intended is a spoken truth. She doesn't like it when you tell her to. I don't know what's come over me. Got myself today. I don't know what's come over me. Fingers all the way. The devil's underage. Get that cross right out of there, girl. You don't know where it's been. You're 13, underage, in the bondage just a babe. Too young to sin. Speaking tongues, that words in Latin. Let me hear you say, thank me, daddy. She's coming downstairs, disappears on the rug. She's gonna get all this gnarly love. And I don't know what's come over me. Got myself today. I don't know what's come over me. Windows on the rage. The devil's underage. The power of Christ compels you. 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 Christ compels you.
Wheeling like a pig. Actually, it's the guy with no teeth in the parking lot and all the brochures that compels you. But the guy with no teeth in the parking lot, Christ, you know, it's hard to keep him straight. But we're International House of Pooftah. I'm Joey Pooftah. This is Pooftah the Kid, Long Don Pooftah, and the Village Pooftah. Why, some Pooftahs suck, and some Pooftahs blow. It depends if you mean the faggy or farty reference.
I do a little of both, so keep that in mind, all you single young men out there.
Everyone who does cigarettes sucks and blows. Why? We're doing a little song called the Loogie song. We have 2 more songs.
Hate that smile, your stupid face. That stupid smile, cause you don't know. Hate that smile on your stupid face. I think my ruse should take its place. Let their smiles be their umbrellas. It's the day of the geese down like rain. Let their smiles be their umbrellas. It's the day of the geese down like rain. Hate that smile, stupid face, that stupid smile, cause you don't know. I hate that smile on your stupid face. I think my move should take its place. Let their smiles be their umbrellas. It's the day of the geese now
This is like our Ramones tribute. We are the Pooftah Brothers. International Pooftah Brothers.
Mostly retarded, socially distorted, spiritually battered, with and tattered. Nothing is mine but a used, abused mind. Physical wreck. All hands on deck, cause I know just what I need. I need a coma to call my own. I need a coma so I can be at home in this mindless world. Hey, oh, let's go! Nothing to show. I'm all dressed up. I'm all messed up. I'm all messed up with nowhere to go. And I know just what I need. I need a coma. It's all my own. I need a coma so I can be at home this mindless world. Hey, oh, let's go. Everything bugs me. I'm upon my brain, and I'm just about to go insane. Everyone's their heart is no concern, evil green, and I'm just about to go insane. Mentally erratic, physically spastic, morally vacant, nothing to show. I'm all messed up. All dressed up, I'm all messed up, and nowhere to go, and I know just what I need. I need a coma, she's on my own. I need a coma, so I can be at home this mindless world. Hey, oh, let's stop.
Thank you, we are your mama.
Now, the Zero Tolerance Task Force.
ZTTF.
Okay, are we ready? Okay, this is it. All right, this is, all right, Fred Janis, everybody. One more big round of applause for Brother Fred. This is Access Tucson, free speech at, or we're over here, free speech at work. We're going to
International House of Pooftah.
International House of Pooftah. Yes, for a fee. Anyway, we're going to go to Studio B here very, very soon. One more quick thanks to the crew. We got Beth here, we got Michael here, we got Stephanie over here, we got Shane. We got so many people down here working. It's just like the old days of After Hours. So we're just gonna roll a little bit of footage of the fireworks and wait for the computer to punch us up to Studio B. Keep watching. Arthur Michione is next for 15 minutes, and then we're going down to the street for Brother Dave Bakunis, the man on the street. Keep watching. This is Telethon 97. You go on and... okay. Somebody grab the bar stool. Let's pay attention here, folks. We don't have much time. Come on. Right this way, sir. You're going to sit down and play, right? Okay.
Well, howdy. Here we are again. The Access Tucson telethon, so to speak. Not so to speak, that's actually what it is. Well, anyway, I don't know. I thought, as usual, a lot of different stuff happening. That was Fred Janis. What was the name of that? House of Pooftah or something? What's the name of that band? I don't know. Wow. Fred Janis, though, you could always expect some really cool music. That is not stuff you're going to hear top 40, which is actually the beauty part of it. But then again, that's public access. That's what it's about. It's not necessarily mainstream top 40 stuff. I'm going to show you one thing. You've seen this phone number a number of times tonight. I'm going to show it to you once again. Oh, there it is right there, 791-4700. I'll take it down now, give you a break. We'll be taking phone calls. We're going to put those up in just a moment. 629-0683, 629-0708. You can call in, pretty much talk about whatever you want. I suppose it'd be kind of cool if, you know, you wanted to talk about public access and, well, or AccessTucson, and whether you like it or not, what's good about it, what's bad about it, or whatever. Be receptive to anything you want to talk about. Let me see, Dan Harrigan will be here in a moment. We'll be taking some phone calls, but I'll go ahead and take one right now. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, we'll have Gene Mott come in. Why don't you go ahead and give somebody a holler who'll adjust to the two-shot when you come in. Gene Mott's going to come in here. Friend, colleague, fellow producer. He's trying to set up his... He'll be trying to set up his outdoor. Here he comes. He's going to pass right through right now. And there he is. And there he goes. There you go. Switch should be on.
I'm not really good with these.
You're not really good with these lavaliers?
No, on my show, I just
Yeah?
do 2 shotguns.
Okay. Well, can you put that in your lap?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. You can pin that on, or do you want me to do this? This is Gene Mott. This is Gene Mott once again. Friend, colleague, longtime producer. Used to do a show in the alley. Let me see. Let me bring that one up. Used to do a show in the alley. What was that show called? That used to do in the
It
alley.
was
Thing you did with
instant
Mark?
access
Instant
altogether,
access. Yeah.
the whole thing. But we had a 3-hour segment every week called The New Show.
The new show that you did with Marty Catola. Yeah, and you're looking to get something like that back again? You willing
Yeah.
to do some outdoor,
Hopefully.
all-night stuff, late-night
We've
stuff?
got this live feed, and it seems to be working pretty good.
Yeah, right now that's what
So-
we're using for the man on the street thing. Seems to work good.
Hopefully, the next couple months.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, just go ahead and pass right through,
That's
Jay.
pass right
You don't
Hopefully in a
mind.
month, you know, by the end of September, I'm hoping I can get a weekly thing going out there, 10 hours a week, something like that.
Well, cool. Fred Janis is here. You saw him just a few moments ago. What was the name of your band? I didn't catch the name.
International House of Pooftah.
International House of Pooftah.
Are you guys gonna stay an hour and play again?
The task force is gonna play.
So you're
The
gonna
Zero
hang out?
Tolerance Task Force. Yeah, actually, I still have.
So how are you gonna pick me
one
up
of
at
the things-
11:30 in the morning for the Fred TV shoot?
Well, I'll be all burnt out and shit.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and eavesdrop on their conversation. It's okay.
Well,
You gonna be able to pick him up at 11:30?
Yeah, I'll just be burnt out like I usually am.
Do you think
last
he's
week.
you think he's bullshitting you?
I have my doubts as to
Yeah.
whether he'll actually wake
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
but I'll call repeatedly.
Yeah. Will you be ready at 11:30 in case he surprises
Yeah.
you and turns up?
I'm gonna be here. I'll probably be sitting in the cafe,
Ah.
sorting
You'll
out
be
all
on
the
time.
stuff that's happened tonight, trying to figure out what it means, you know?
And then I'll come and see Gene across the cafe and
And knowing Fred, he'll
Okay.
probably touch me in
Yeah.
some weird way or
Yeah.
say something suggestive.
it's my thing.
Do you want to take a phone call?
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
phone calls?
Yeah.
Sure.
Ready? Here we go. Hi.
Hello?
Are you there?
Hey, what's that guy's name with the glasses?
This gentleman here?
Yeah,
His name is Gene Mott. What's your name?
Joey.
Joey.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, do you smoke marijuana?
I'm Joey Pooftah.
Yeah, Joey Pooftah. Now, why would you want to know something like that? What relevance does it have in your life with somebody else's?
I have smoked marijuana. I'm not smoking marijuana right now.
Right at the moment. Yeah, well, there's
I
no
have a
smoke
cigarette.
in the building. Yeah.
Oh,
but
that's
I'm
what I
not
meant.
lighting it. What?
Well, that's what I meant. Are you a biker?
No, I'm a busser, and they're on strike, so I'm
He's a
not that
tricycle.
happy.
So now you're a hoofer, is what you are, I guess. You have
When
a-
are the
have a
buses
stroll
going back?
everywhere.
Yeah.
A foot huffer.
Yeah, there you go.
When are the buses going back?
Like you're gonna know, huh? I guess you're the expert on buses.
I would say
Oh, wise guru.
sometime in the next couple months, I would think.
Hey,
Is there a God?
you need to get a toupee or something. You're kind of going bald.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But why should I get a toupee?
Because you look like a faggot.
Oh,
Why-
I see.
why
So
do-
people who don't have hair are faggots?
No,
I
just
thought the faggots all had the mustache.
Yeah.
you and your clear little pink shirt.
Well, I don't know. It
Sounds
is.
like you got some kind of problem there.
It is kind of a strange thing,
What was his name? Joey?
Joey. Yeah, with a Y
Joey.
at the end, I guess.
Why are you
Joey.
asking Arthur if he's a faggot?
How much time do you spend
That's not
watching
right.
TV wondering if men are gay?
Arthur.
How-
That pretty much.
Hey, how
Yeah.
much? Let
Joey?
me see your mic.
You're probably
It's a cool name,
sex
man. Go ahead, he can hear you.
G-mob
He can
or
hear you.
whatever.
Hey, Joey, how much time do you spend in front of your TV wondering if people are gay?
Too much time.
Sounds like it.
watching him.
You know what? It is really kind
I've
of.
seen the stuff, Joey.
Actually, he's got a really good point there. Well, he's got a good point there because, I mean, when you watch other television shows and you see people, whether they have hair or not, I mean, do you always wonder, oh, was that person gay? I mean,
All the fags are on Channel 9 making
You know
real
what they got
money.
now, Arthur? They got, you can spray paint your head and
yeah, I
do
can
the
spray
comb
paint
over.
my
Hey,
head.
gay guy.
All the fags go to the major networks.
But then again, perhaps maybe I ought to just live my life where I'm not ashamed of how I look, even if I'm not necessarily proud of it. Why should I be ashamed of it?
Hey, big boy.
I'm sorry, did I stump you?
No, you stumped
was
him.
Do I have to?
No, you didn't stump me. You
Yeah.
humped him.
Joey, it's getting kind of old.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Watch
What?
Channel 9, there's all kinds of gay people there for you to enjoy.
Okay, Joey, we're gonna move on. Thank you for calling. Good night.
Wow, that Joey was.
Yeah.
One heck of a fag.
And a
Of
conversationalist.
course, you have a
One heck
2-hour
of a
show
closet case.
every week where you do this, right?
Oh yeah, and I'm usually a lot more tolerant, but we don't have a whole lot of time.
You get plenty of
tonight.
Joeys. And,
We
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have time to be Let me do this. I never have time to be tolerant.
Yeah, he's with the Zero Tolerance Task Force. That's the name of his band. So,
We'll let you know how much you
Yeah.
suck.
okay,
Now we've moved on from the closet queen onto the...
okay, you're on. What's up?
All right, you fogged your screen over when you twisted that last button.
I'm sorry.
You fogged your screen over
Uh-huh.
when you turned that last button, whichever one it was, behind
Okay.
you. Okay?
Okay.
I hope public access don't go down the tubes. It sounds like what it's going to be is a very refined public access where it's just a daytime job. You know what I mean? For the people down there. If they're going to eliminate the nighttime version of public access, then they should eliminate it all of it.
Well, do you feel the nighttime stuff has more appeal than daytime stuff?
Well, the nighttime is when you get
Fred
more
TV.
calls and people are working in the daytime.
Uh-huh.
It's not really public access if the only people have access to it is daytime.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah.
if they're going to kill the nighttime access, kill the daytime access too. And you know, I've had my problems with public access. You know who you're talking to, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, and I've had my problems with it, but still I think it's something that should be available to everyone, not to just daytime people that can watch it.
Well, I guess if it's public access, you have a point that it should be open long enough to where people who have day jobs can come and do night stuff. And also you would think that people who want to participate in programming and not necessarily come down and do programming, that if they want to call in shows, if they're on a job during the day, they wouldn't be able to do it then either.
Exactly.
their hours now are most of the days of the week they open at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
So till 10, I believe.
So why would they want to eliminate this?
Well, I guess it remains to be seen whether they will or not. We did have Ken Watts from TCI was on earlier, and according to him, the funding is at 2/3 of what it used to be, and you would think that ought to, even though it's 2/3, and
Should get us by a few years.
yeah, you'd think it'd be
How
enough
long
to.
did that first amount last us?
12 years or something. So you would think it would be, we'd be able to have a little more. Or to say at this point that there actually had to be permission granted to be able to do this and be able to have the facility for 24 hours. And there have been a number of people who volunteered, people who were on staff. Like right now, the number 2 man, Lamont Ward, is downstairs working the front desk. And so, to be absolutely fair, we ought to acknowledge that permission didn't have to be granted, but it was. And not only that, but people who are on staff are participating, and the producers, I'll speak for them, are very grateful that this is being allowed to happen at all. In some ways it's overdue, but I don't want to start taking it back, you know what I mean, once I just started paying a compliment.
2/3 of the Fred TV people are down.
2/3 of the Fred TV people are here.
And we don't care.
Two-thirds of what? I can't hardly hear you.
Did you have anything else?
I can't hardly hear you. What? 2/3 of what is there?
Of Fred TV. Fred's here, he's talking about himself.
Oh, okay, all right, well, I'll cut you loose.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I think we could take one more, and then in about, less than, in about 3 minutes. We're going back to Dave in about 3 minutes. Okay, fire away. I'm so tempted to say you're the expert.
That guy that made fun of you for a pink shirt, I think that's pretty dumb. Because, I mean, you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear.
I do.
I mean, because that's pretty stupid. I mean, I know that kid. I've seen him at school. And I've seen him wear purple shirts.
Joey? He's gay. Joey's a faggot.
and what do you think?
That kid, Joey, I think pink sucks. And, like, your earrings, that must mean you're queer or something.
Mm-hmm. Are you judgmental because he wears purple shirts?
No, I lied to you.
Oh, okay.
He's just an average kid and you're queer.
Yeah. So do you like lying?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Why?
What?
Why?
Because I get the kicks out of it.
Yeah, no. That's circular logic. I don't know if
What?
you're old enough to understand what that is.
I don't lie to my parents, though. I only lie to...
Uh-huh. Oh, how do you know I'm not your
lie
father?
to queers.
Wait a minute. How do you know I'm not your father? I don't want to be rude.
Hey, this is
I don't want to be rude. I'll tell you, I'm going to turn your volume down. Yeah, I was a little rude.
That was a little rude.
But I don't mean to be.
What if I was your father? Huh? Yeah, what about that?
Yeah. So the thing is...
What if I had sex with your mother?
That's right. So I'll tell you what. When you get off the phone, ask your mother if she ever heard of Arthur. Okay?
Of course, that's a gay name.
Again, and I don't mean to be rude.
And if not, ask her if he's heard of Jack.
Yeah. But sometimes I can't help it. No, and actually what happens is usually I'm very patient, and then every once in a while, I like to just get insulting, just for the fuck of it. Oh, I even said a bad word.
You
Hi.
should be on my show, Arthur.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
We're down to about 1 minute and 15 seconds. Did you have something you wanted to say?
Bring up the CT for Dave.
Where would I find it?
Next page.
Oh, God.
Okay. I'll be down in a few.
There you go.
Smoke.
Going to the street in like 1 minute, huh?
1 minute.
Oh, so Dave can get his cue. Okay.
Yeah, it's the only system we
All
can
right.
work out that we could actually communicate with.
Yeah.
out there.
Okay.
But unfortunately, he has no way to communicate with us.
Yeah, which is too bad. Well, we are going to the street in like 45 seconds. Please stay with us. We'll be doing the man on the street. Then we'll be going to... I don't know where the fuck we're going next.
More bands.
Yeah, well, there's more bands, there's more musical acts here, there's more interviews, we have more videotapes of stuff. You'll get to see some cool
And
fireworks.
we'll be out in the street till
That's
the
right.
sun comes up at least.
That's right. I'm sorry we're not going to take this call because we're going out in about 25
Probably
seconds.
Joey.
Yeah, let's see.
Joey?
Joey, is that you?
It was Joey.
Joey, is that you? Bye-bye.
Joey.
Wow, I even got to like sort of hang up on Joey. That's something I never do too. But then again, this isn't you're the expert, so I can. We're back.
It'll be here. Stay with us all night. Check the other telethons out. Come back. We're out.
Big money for this, I mean to tell you. We have for your dining and dancing enjoyment now, Zero Tolerance Task Force.
All right, we are the ZTTF, and we're here to play some real punk rock music for all you people up and who stuck around.
By the way, there's a certain person out there who I'm too shy to talk to. If she would come up and talk to me after the show, that would be really cool, because I'm too shy to come up and talk to her. Right on. Well, this one is for her. And this one is for Tucson. Fuck the straight edge. This is punk rock live.
Pooftah the Kid and Mr. Tampoon are straight edge. But Mr. Tampoon's straight edge.
Ready?
Some fun with me. You wanna have some fun with me? You wanna have some fun with me? I think I might be clean. I think I might be clean. Wanna mess all around with me? Wanna mess all around with me? I think I might be clean. I think I might be clean. But I only access a couple of times. I only got up a couple of times. And I only had one position or two. I ain't never done nothing gay. There's nothing to do today. And I wanna have something to do. Oh, you wanna have some fun with me? You wanna have some fun with me? I think I might be clean. I think I might be clean. I think I might be clean. I just might be clean.
Call your congressman whenever you get bored and say, I'm stalking you. I'm looking at you right now.
Gonna smoke and be glad you choke. I secondhand smoke. Big wine, big on cancer. Sugar substitutes got cancer too. No worries about the ozone. Georgia Canoe invested in copper code. And I'm gonna smoke. And be glad you choke. I secondhand smoke. You're such a joke. Hey there, every cigarette. 5 minutes off your life. My biggest comfort. Nightmares everlasting life. Gonna smoke and be glad you choke. My secondhand smoke. And I live for 5 less minutes on the job, 5 less minutes on traffic, 5 less minutes on dungeon, 5 less minutes on summer redneck, 5 less minutes minutes of running late, 5 less minutes of none to do, 5 less minutes of the fight system, 5 less minutes of you. It's true.
Thank you, Ruby.
Rock and roll, baby! We're heavenly metal! This is for God! God.
I had an impossible time convincing this religious fanatic downstairs that eternal life doesn't sound appealing. It's a song on the song.
More beef steak, Kraft cheese and macaroni, beans and rice. Go down to the Circle K and get your daily burrow. And just one word to the wise, make sure you do this thorough. Eat, omit anything. And gay, beans and rice. Whatever, I am free and calm. I told him to so nothing. All these answer foods would make me easy.
Or something like that. Any requests?
Every time's a critic, another artist jailed. They just shot another man for eating from a garbage pail. And 25 of them beat Rodney King. Lynch mob criminals speeding at crack dealer owned sport cop. 8 stereos and 16 heaters. Closing in on your soul. Put your little wiener under control. I am the big love pop. I got the big love pop. And we know you live for your little weenie. We know you think with your little weenie. And now we're gonna control your little weenie. Every cop is that done. That's why you might need them too. Every cop's a critic, and now they're gonna criticize you. Another unmanned shot in the back. Happens somewhere every day. Surprise, the judge is an ex-cop. Surprise, the cop gets away. On your soul. Gonna put a little wiener under control. I am the big love pop. Got the big love pop. You little weenie, we know you think you little weenie, and now we're gonna control your little weenie. You trust me any further, find me on you are inside. Remember, I will be in no jar, next to the crucifix within. If you trust a little further, because again you are inside. I'm reminded of the story told to me by the late great Bob Long about the prostitute he knew. The most biblical form paid $100 to stick on the throat of some business guy. I find it funny when some people like police officers, probation officers, one day they get a bit of excrement in somebody's blood. I find it equally funny. The sodomy is illegal, so your public servants do it for you. Sodomy is illegal, so your public servants do it for you. Any requests? Masturbating, monsters that come forth to sin. Monsters God will punish me, but he's busy now, so until then. In the doghouse an hour or two, we're gonna make you emotional again. Leave from the door, hop off the roof, so we can stop all the nasty shit you do. Lioness always be there, young. That's too much mercy for a Christian son. Masturbating and give me the Christian text. Jesus said I'm so disgusting, I thought it was the safest sex. Doghouse every day. God-ass mom making me pay. I can't help the thought feel in my head. God-ass mom driving me dead. It's a lioness and those who say young. That's too much mercy for a Christian son.
Or something like this. What now, oh wise one?
Any questions? Mom, are you out there, Mom?
The building.
You got 20 more minutes.
Anything by Agent O?
20 more? I thought we had 20. What are we doing?
Any drinks, clear water?
Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! Fuck it! And now, fuck it! Fuck your mom, fuck your woman, fuck you understand? Fuck it! Fuck it! street juice chocolate. Come on, fuck you, I'm on, fuck you, wonders. And now it's the bit. The car is solo. Johnny fucking figures. All the guys, all the girls, all the transvestites, all the girls, all the hermaphrodites, anyone else on the south, I want to hear politically incorrect.
Show must go on.
Started in our pockets like rabbits. In 50 years I'm gonna have that it. Up to the fence running the radical crazy. Crazy, oh yeah. I've got so much gas in my pocket. Starting free in the grass and I've had it. Out of country club full of Saturday golfers. Watching up to the sky, screaming at the bus go crazy, crazy. Chemical warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, warfare. Trying to get the SC back and say running. Golf cart can't turn, I'm getting it open. Scratch the grass, mister, you can't breathe. Oh, and right, and that's not the heat. Nah, those clubs in the sea up. Chemical warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, warfare. Yellow air. Yellow clouds. Going down, airway, to the park. Going down that cutting green. Under the big house. Where the country club. Ladies and birds, the rest of the free. Goes by Z2. Winter and yellow until. One, two, three, four, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, 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 chemical warfare, chemical warfare, chemical warfare, warfare, warfare. Thank you.
Long live the straight edge kids.
Oh, I know why. I'm over here now, Marty, so you can, you don't have to do anything. Fred Janis, thanks, man. You remember Fred, he's been here on and off since dirt, practically. This is Telethon 97, and we will be back with more music very quickly.
Support the right, John. Support the right.
I think it's a great thing. I've seen more new musicians on this one night. I think it's really.
It's been very cool.
And that's what's been keeping me from going home.
Yeah, we've had some cool interviews, and there will be more cool music coming up. And also, in about 15 to 20 seconds, I'm going to run this tape, if that's cool with you. It's an Eggs Ganja thing. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. Sort of a cult classic around here.
I think I'll stay and watch.
Without, yeah, okay. Well, how about if I do that right now? Is that okay?
That'd be
and we'll
neat.
talk again later?
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Here comes that tape right now, folks.
Egg is fine.
You're on.
I'm on. But where's the opening credits and the music?
Oh.
We don't have any of the.
Sorry.
No.
I didn't plan for any of that.
Oh man. Well, let's. Okay. Well then. I'll whistle. That's what I'll do. I'll whistle and I'll write up our hot thing. Okay. So anyway, good morning. You could call me Mr. Pierre. Although we're gonna have the titles up here in a minute. I'll just be a moment. You know, this place is so chintzy. You know, you can't even get any opening music or anything. I hate working for this station. I swear. You know. It's
Bitch.
Yeah. Well, anyway, today we'll be making eggs, but you'll see the credits here in a moment. Okay. So.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're ready for the credits?
Yeah, put them on your chest. Okay. Oh, shoot. The Mr. Pierre Show. This show.
Don't mispronounce that. This show is Eggs Ganja. Eggs Ganja,
Okay.
yeah. And hopefully I've spelt it right. I don't know if it's supposed to be with a G or a J, but anyway, Eggs Ganja. You're gonna love this stuff. You can make this stuff at home if you want to, but well, anyway. So, welcome to my kitchen that we're gonna be using for this. First, the most important thing. Is to have a proper attitude and proper attire when you're making eggs. I don't know why, but I went to the Mr. Pierre School of Cuisine, and they always said that was important. You know, actually I'm supposed to be wearing these white funny hats and stuff. But, okay, so and to get in the proper mental attitude, you gotta have music, and I'm not gonna be able to whistle anymore because I'm gonna be gabbing, so we're gonna put on some stuff and get into a real jumping mood here if we can. Let's see if we can find something here to play.
Have any egg music?
No, I'm afraid not. It's coming. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Okay, so what we need next is we need a close-up of the hand, placing frying pan on burner and turns on burner. It'll be my hand that you'll be seeing do this. This is my hand, it belongs to me. Okay, so we ready for the close-up of this?
The hand?
And I turned on the wrong burner. I turned on the back one, but now we'll get it straight. I'll turn off the back one and turn on the front one. And it worked. Okay, so then we put the frying pan on the burner. That's what's an important way to start. Now, we need a close-up of the butter. The close-up of the butter. Knife takes a bit of butter and puts in pan. Voila, there. Okay, next step. Oops, we're gonna need another close-up of the hand picking up the egg and breaking it into the pan. The egg.
Let me get real close. God, it's fuzzy.
They don't say anything about getting a close-up of the ganja. So I don't know if we'll have to worry about that. Now, here we go. We're gonna break the egg.
What kind of eggs are you using?
Brown eggs from chickens. Look at that, and he did it one-handed. Remarkable.
Did you break it?
Okay. Voila. Okay, now it's important to trash the eggshell, but eggshells are organic material, and you should do stuff like throw them in your rose bushes and things like that. We're gonna do one more egg, a close-up of the egg once again.
I got it.
Okay, breaks the egg, and throws another one on there. Oh, and these buggers are going now, look out. Look out, they're going out, and it's important to turn down the heat just Well, actually, turned it down quite a bit. Oh, look at these buggers bubbling now. They're doing great. What I usually do when I do this is I break the yolk like so. Ha 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 ha. Banzai, banzai. Some of them are kind of stubborn. One of the important things you make sure. Oh, by the way, this is not your brain on drugs. These are eggs. You know, I believe that when you're dealing with the media, you need to tell the truth. And those people that are telling you that this is your brain, that this is your brain on drugs, they're very much mistaken. These are eggs. These are eggs. And now...
We're the chickens on drugs.
Okay, and now here comes the ganja part. Eggs, ganja. Excuse me just a moment. Good ganja. Okay. Eggs, ganja. There's nothing like these things. Oh man, these things are great. With some hash brownies first thing in the morning, and I'll tell you what, you are rolling in the morning. You are cooking. You're ready to go in and tell your boss to take a hike, you know what I mean? Okay, there's the ganja.
What is it?
What kind of ganja?
Yeah.
It's Jamaican ganja. Now, here comes the fun part. See, I can't usually flip these all at once, but I usually do both sides. See, the script says, according to the script, this is supposed to be sunny side up. And I guess they assume that people who check out the equipment must be pretty stupid, because it says when shooting this script, do not place the camcorder too near the stove areas where heat or oil could damage the equipment. And I guess people who check out equipment don't know that they shouldn't put equipment near the stove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time to flip these, and here we go. Ha, banzai. Eggs, ganja. And some Peter Tosh music or something would have been appropriate right now, but oh wait, that's the way it goes. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm partial to sandwiches of all different types. So what I usually do is I usually put stuff like this in between slices of ganja bread that I happen to make. Maybe I don't know. Maybe next week we'll do that. Maybe next week we'll have some opening music and some credits. But anyway, so you can stay on the close-up of the eggs while I go round up a plate, and I'll be right back.
Table.
Okay? I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm back. Pretty good, huh? And I'll tell you, let me flip them one more time. What you want to do is you want to get them a little brown. Look at that ganja. Now that adds good texture to that. And if you're interested in spices, you could add salt or something like that. But usually ganja just straightens me right out, so to speak. Yeah, you know what I mean. So, eggs, ganja coming up. Watch this. And now you might want a little wider shot on this, because I'm going to show you how the professionals do this.
Flip it up?
I don't know, because I'm going to flip it up in the air.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Okay, here it comes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oops, a
piece of ganja fell off. You don't want to, okay, you don't want to lose the ganja. Okay, and here comes the next one. All right. Now we need a picture of a hungry diner. And so we're going to take this over to the table, and we're going to look for a fork. And it's important to, one other thing, it's real important to, when you're through at the stove, that you turn the heat off. And the reason I'm telling you this is perhaps because you check out equipment too. And I guess if Tucson Community Cable doesn't think you're smart enough to not put the camcorder too close to the stove, then perhaps I should assume you're not smart enough to know that you should turn off the stove and keep your hands away from the fire. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stroll over to the forks now. And I'm going to find a fork. Now we're going to stroll over to the table. We're supposed to have a medium shot of a hungry diner, sprinkling on salt and pepper, ready to eat. But I don't want salt and pepper, so this is going to be the area where. And there it is. But there's no hungry diner, so I guess I'm elected. Tight dresses and lipstick. She's sporting high heel shoes. Tomorrow morning,
But you'll have to change the trend and be 316 and back in class again. But they'll be rocking in.
You know, every time I think about making eggs ganja, my eyes get red. It's incredible.
Take the
Just
glasses
by wearing
off.
these glasses.
Let's see.
Eggs ganja. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna whistle us out of here since we don't have any closing music. And we don't have any closing credits. But I'll hold up the same stuff. And we'll let Chuck Berry's music take us out. I won't whistle at all.
Oh, God. Can't see it.
And I'll just sing along. Oh, by the way, this show was not filmed in front of a live audience. It was filmed in front of a dog audience because there's a couple of dogs around here. And
Maybe they'll eat the egg.
yeah, the dogs like eggs ganja. So anyway, this is Mr. Pierre saying come back to my kitchen anytime. Next week, what I'll be doing is I'll be taking a shower, and I'll show you how to shower because extra care must be taken with your private parts. And so till then, bye-bye. And so try these eggs ganja, you'll really like it, and you'll find that you'll like your job better, you'll like your friends better, you'll feel a lot better about everything, you'll have a really good attitude. So till then, I'll feel you out. Mr. Pierre. Go, Johnny, go, go. There we go. Good stuff. We fucked up the opening. We're gonna screw up the closing. Now stop it. Go to black.
All things were carefully sorted and packed to be
Like works, but we're not. Okay. We're back. And I think we could rehabilitate Hitler if we cloned him.
No, I don't think so. Not Hitler. We don't want to mess with Hitler. So it's Saturday night. It's the telethon. We're live in the street. We got 10 minutes. The gang's here. We're hanging. Everybody's a little bit tired. I want to remind you. I get to hold this. Okay, I get to talk. I really don't want to talk. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I want to remind you that public access is for you at the there's some guy over here bugging me. Never mind. I'll tell you guys later. Here, Gene.
All right, what were you saying? Public access is
Read my mind.
Is
For the
available
viewer.
for everybody to
Well,
do
it's for the viewer too.
and watch.
Right. It's not just a bunch of guys that like to shoot cameras. We do it for the people at home.
Yeah, I've gone broke doing TV down here.
And the live phone calls is communication. Where else can you communicate with 90,000 people potentially? If everybody would watch public access, you could sit at home on your phone and talk to everybody in town. Only at public access can you do that. Not Channel 4. You can't even talk to anybody on Channel 4. But the phone calls and the viewers are part of this too. And we thank you.
Yeah, earlier I was
roads to
talking
the
to
city.
somebody called Joey. He was what's your classic caller? About 13, 14.
Did he cuss?
Oh, he called. He said commented on Arthur's shirt and said he was bald, so that made him gay.
I think I remember that. I was in Master Control.
It was a good segment.
So if you're still up with us, thanks for hanging in there. We're going until, what time are we going till? 10? 9 a.m. in the morning. So we're going to be here till 9. We're going to show you the beautiful sunrise here too. It's starting to peek over the mountains, I think. So we'll give you some, probably our next segue that we come to, we'll have a beautiful sunrise. So stay up just for that.
Yeah. We might have to move the set over.
Yeah, we
up
may have
there.
to move it a little bit.
If the sun threatens to touch us, because.
And you can still come down. So if you're up and bored, come on down and get on TV and say something. Press record on your VCR and come down and tape yourself.
Yeah, we'll be here for at least 4 more hours sitting out here. So.
And I don't know what's coming up next. Anybody know?
No, sure don't.
I think we have some bands still.
There are more bands? Yeah, Shane was saying something about a
that's
4
right.
a.m. jam.
4 o'clock jam.
So
stay tuned for the 4 o'clock jam.
Yeah.
So everybody
Watch
that's
the
left is just going to jam and make a band, huh? Is that what it's going to be? That should be very interesting. See who can hang in the bands. Which band can hang?
Yeah, that'd be an interesting contest. Just don't let them, just make them keep playing.
Keep playing until they drop dead.
Yeah.
Of exhaustion, not literally.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing. Somebody was telling me we ought to have a dance contest out here.
We should. I know some people that can do the jig really well, and I can square dance, so I know the two-step. So maybe we'll have a dance contest. If people come down, we'll have a dance contest.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll get to continue to use this live feed.
Right. And
From
probably
now on.
a lot of you remember us from Live in the Alley a year or two ago. We're waiting for the street sweeper to come by. I don't think they're on strike, so we may get a shot of the street sweeper in action also. We're on the right side. Used to we were way down the alley. We couldn't get him very good until he ran over our cords
It's been
in the
a long
alley.
time since I've seen a street sweeper.
Cigarette in his hand. He's waving in front of my eyes.
Oh, Michael, here, talk to Michael.
Yeah, sure.
Let me get the cigarette. I forgot you don't smoke.
Oh, it was my eyes I was concerned about. I'll tolerate it. We're outdoors. I can tolerate it for now. But okay, I would like to say that Tucson Access it's a wonderful opportunity to fulfill any creative urges that you might have, and it costs very little to take a class and be familiarized with the equipment, and it could be, it's available to the public. I think it's a wonderful opportunity. It's a good apprenticeship. If you're serious about TV and want to go into it professionally, it's a great apprenticeship program to get started in. A lot of people have gone here from to local TV stations, and
to familiarize yourself with the equipment, and the process.
Yeah. Also, if you're just looking to fulfill yourself creatively, I've been here for about a year, and it's just been a wonderful experience for me, and I just wish that more people in Tucson could become aware of it and take the opportunity.
Because for a while there, it didn't even look like it was going to last.
Yeah, it almost looked like this was the end, but fortunately, community cable will go on, and it's just really wonderful. They have a lot of people discussing topics that are not going to be discussed on that are not going to be on broadcast television.
You think they'd let me on network television?
I have doubts. Yeah. Maybe if somebody bombed your house, they would put you.
I could probably get on the networks, and this would be a good way for me to get exposure too. I could say.
I sort of expect that someday you will be. Yeah, I really
so, and
think
this is a great opportunity for me to see what it's like. I've been doing this for 7 years or something. I'm already an expert. And it's so much fun. It's great. It benefits the community. Because I know there are people that say that they like my show, video games, and more. It's.
And
thank you.
Watts gave you that award.
Yeah. Presented it to me right there. Said, yeah.
Yeah, I worked on a show this evening by Jeanette Jacques, in which she put up posed questions to the viewing audience about various activities or situations that were occurring in Tucson, such as the transit strike, what were raise and increase minimum wage, and there was a phone-in response. You got where people phoned in, and we instantly tallied a poll on what people's opinions were within the community. I thought that was wonderful. Yeah, and that's not going to happen on broadcast television.
Earlier tonight, we were Dave was interviewing the bus drivers who were on strike and some of the people that rode the bus.
I-
They were
I-
having a discussion about that.
I saw some people picketing, some union people.
Yeah, they all came over here.
Yeah.
And talked for about 10, 15 minutes. It's pretty cool. One of the bus drivers that I see all the time on the bus, who's like always struck me as a mean old man, came up to me and like talked to me like I was a normal person instead of just sitting there and never saying a word and being gruff.
The grumpy old man.
The grumpy old man was cool to me.
No way. That's right. The grumpy old man was cool. The guy that liked to kick people off his bus.
Yeah, that guy.
Wow.
One day I saw him kick every kid from Tucson High off the bus.
And he was being friendly.
Or Catalina High.
Change of heart, maybe.
Yeah, he's on strike, and I think he's going to retire in a year, so he doesn't really care.
Dan Harrigan, I think, had 4 or 5, or maybe more, music groups on tonight, local musicians, and this is like an opportunity. We've had people come in from Arivaca to do Harrigan After Hours as like an opportunity for local musicians to gain exposure. Yeah, I think it's terrific. You know, I think like local.
Either Dan or You're the Expert is the longest running programs down here.
I think Dan is 9 years.
Yeah.
Kevin, where are you?
Well, we're under a minute now.
Oh, we got a minute to go?
That's it?
That's perfect for me, because
Time for the what? The doo-wops? The doo-wops? 4 o'clock jam.
and I think his daughter will be working a handheld camera. Yeah.
Are we gonna get down and boogie? Get down and enjoy the great sounds and music.
You should see this kid's. If you're into video games, you should see JJ's video game show. It's, I think there was a time when I was really into video games, and it gives you hints and tips on how to break through certain games.
Personal opinions too.
Personal opinions.
And observations.
Do we get
a telephone? I hear no telephone. Wonderful. Don't you just love that, boys and girls? Hey, I turned the switches on. I just can't bring up the phones here. Hey, Dan Harrigan here. It's 97 Telethon, public access. We would like you to call.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate your time and your tolerance.
Programmed him.
We're live. Check it out.
Hey. Wish we had another mic, but yeah, that was a pretty killer movie. They reprogrammed him to.
You think we should tell people we're talking about A Clockwork Orange?
I thought maybe they'd figure it out. Well, they did one of those things where they, kept his eyeballs open and then just forced him to watch.
I would just cross my eyes.
Forced him to watch.
If anybody forced me to do that, tried to reprogram me, I'd just cross my eyes and solve everything. You'd figure out a way not to look at the screen.
Yeah, that would have been. Hey, I'm gonna cross my eyes. Fuck you.
Ha ha.
It would have been a whole different movie then.
Yeah.
Well, then he would have been okay.
Everything would have been cool.
Or they'd have kept him there with his eyeballs pinned open for even longer. But then maybe
he could have faked it, like he was cured and rehabilitated. But in actuality, he could still have been his lovable, ultra-violent rapist.
A day or earlier or a day later, he probably wouldn't have got himself in trouble where, with the old man.
Yeah. It's daytime.
The sun's coming up, yeah.
It's not nighttime anymore.
That's right. And
hopefully, a quick one.
Hopefully we get to do this once a week.
Forever.
Every week for the rest of our lives. Right here.
I don't know if I can go for that.
You don't know?
Don't know about that. The winter time is a might bit chilly.
Yeah, we'll build a fire.
Where?
Right there.
Right there?
I don't know, I think Dan was talking about he doesn't really want me out here in the public, right?
Oh, what, because of the apartments?
Yeah, he says he knows this guy who lives upstairs, and we'd probably,
Would offend them?
yeah, disturb him. So he wants to put me way in the corner back there.
Way over there?
Yeah, which I have no
But the hookup's right here.
Yeah, I know that. It's
That's
weird.
crazy.
But I have no
You know,
problem.
maybe we should give the viewers an idea of where we are. Like we should do like one of those weird, crazy 360-degree directional.
We got a
cams.
camera person here.
Oh my God, we're like professional now.
Who's been here running camera since 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
Broken.
What's broken?
We'll just,
What's
like,
busted?
Get the hand.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, we're doing a nice pan.
So this is where we are.
Yeah, did you get a shot of the alley and the cafe?
That's where we used to be.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Cool. Yeah, we used to be in the Arizona alley under all kinds of extreme conditions.
Yep. That was a beautiful.
I remember one time, it was like 3:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock, and it
felt
was
like I was really there.
it was a nice pan. And it was like 3:30 in the morning, and it was 87 degrees out
Where was this?
in that alley.
Right there?
Yeah.
Maybe we should get another shot of it. No, just kidding. Yep.
Well, we could pay you. Yeah, so
There's a train driving by.
and there's well, the engines are gone now. All right, we're gonna see if we can get a shot of that train and the sun rising.
Isn't it beautiful? It almost looks apocalyptic.
It's the sun, you know. We need it, but damn it.
Live with it, can't live without it.
Damn it, I wish it was just a little cloudier. You know? Just think Oh, you just did, but you know what I'm saying? I wish it was cloudy all the time. So the sun never actually touched
You
your
mean
skin.
like rain clouds, you mean?
Yeah.
Like those gray ones.
Yeah, just, you know, when the whole sky's just filled with gray clouds.
When the aliens come out
That's
to
the
visit.
best.
You know, they make the clouds happen, you know.
Once when
to
I
hide their aircrafts, you know.
I was out in my backyard smoking a
I
cigarette.
think he believes me.
I believe you, I'm telling you a story. I was out in my
So
backyard.
how do you always start your stories? Let's see.
Alright, so I was smoking a bowl. Right? Of course.
That's right.
Actually, it was a cigarette, but
Same difference.
to make the story more interesting,
Right.
I said, alright, so I'm out there, I'm smoking this bowl, right? No, I wasn't naked.
Wow.
No, it was about, 3:30, 4 in the afternoon.
I'll be free.
So,
Smoking a bowl naked.
yeah, exactly. You get the cops called on you for that. One of the neighbors sees that, and she has a kid, and she's, oh my God. And then you're screwed.
Some people can't hang with that.
No,
Naked people hanging out
No.
with bowls in their front yard.
we don't live in a naked society,
Yeah, they were showing some of that last night at about midnight, the naked people.
Well,
This guy sitting there with a flower over his wang. It was real interesting.
Yeah, usually he doesn't have any flower right there. Usually it's just wang. That's not really a naked society. I mean a naked culture, I guess. That is a naked society.
Like when people live on nudist colonies, do they have like jobs they can have? I mean, what about the people that want to live there permanently? They have like little nudist factories.
Well, it's like a retirement sort of
When
thing.
you're in a factory,
It's more of a retirement sort of place, I think.
you know when you're in a factory or
That'd be
something, you're not
interesting.
to wear a tie, right? Because it might get stuck in the machinery. What about guys? They got, think about it. Might get stuck in the machinery. The nudist factories. That would be terrible.
I don't know.
Accidents that would occur.
You know, if it was a safety problem, if they had,
Maybe they'd have to dress temporarily.
it'd be interesting if
Industrial items.
maybe toys for little children.
Would that be sanitary? Think about that, you know? Think about it. You know?
Are you saying they maybe should wear something to cover their genitalia?
Just so that way it's sanitary. I mean, I'm looking... Exactly. Because they'd be wearing clothing. But I'm wondering, how do people live on nudist colonies?
What if it was see-through?
You mean like a plastic bag?
Yeah, you just...
Then it would be sweaty.
Yeah, so...
That would be interesting. But I'm trying to think now, how do people permanently live on these nudist colonies? You know, unless they have occupations. Do they have nudist
It's like
lawyers?
something you're retired to, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't think I could, I don't trust lawyers very much as it is, but I don't think I could trust a nude lawyer either, you know? I'm trying to think, what type of occupations can these nude people possibly have, you know? There you go. Nudist doctor, you know, it's just, seems like an uncomfortable situation.
That would be a good show.
So there you go. What can nude people
The
do?
Naked Dentist. Hey, that's the sun.
Right.
And it's touching me. Luckily, I have these,
Cloth armor?
the light cloth armor
I got the cloth armor.
and the shades.
Got the weak cloth armor. It doesn't even cover your knee.
It's because it's summer, right?
That's your summer attire?
And, yeah, well, you get a little ventilation going, you know?
Right.
It wasn't my idea. It just decided itself that it wanted, you know?
I'm having a weakness in fabric. It
I don't
happens to
know.
all of us.
Like
I don't understand. It
two
only happens to
2
my
weeks
right
ago, 2 weeks ago, there was
knee. You're sitting there smoking a bowl, naked in your
there was
front
just
yard.
like maybe a little, scratch. My cat scratched my knee.
That's the way my
And then
whole
it
started
turned.
in my other
And then it
jeans. I was
turned
at
all the way
Ron's,
into this.
and your damn cat decided to claw my knee.
Is it a cute cat?
Huh?
Is it a good cat? Cat?
It's a big cat now.
Is he cool?
It was cute when it was a kitten. I haven't seen it lately, so I don't know if your cat's cool.
When I went over there, his kid was carrying it around by the head.
Oh, that's
and
lovely.
He didn't care. He was totally submissive.
That's.
All right, so this is kind of like what my show's like.
I tell you, it's
Except
a wonderful
lately,
experience.
it's been in the. Oh, the sun's touching me.
It's been in the studio.
It's been in the studio,
And you prefer
and it's
to have
cost
it
me a
outdoors,
fortune.
Because you can smoke out here. That's the whole reason why you like it out here, huh?
Yeah, you can smoke out here.
Naked. Gotta have.
After midnight, maybe there's a couple.
Okay.
Maybe there's a couple hours you could be smoking a bowl naked out here, because it's after midnight.
I think I want another one of those 360-degree pans.
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
I mean, that was really cool.
Oh God, it's the sun, people.
Very, very bright.
It's touching me.
Maybe we should move over behind the wall like I suggested.
Yeah,
I don't know why you wanted to stay.
we have a contingency
We
plan.
have chairs over here, Of course, now it would require a big moving of everything, and it would just be...
Well, we'll wait till Stephanie comes back.
I don't know, man.
All right, so
I
now-
want to sit on these stairs.
I'd rather be sitting there, but
But the sun would be hitting you even more.
see, in the wintertime, this won't be a problem.
No, because it won't rise until...
Because the sun will be rising over here, and it'll rise much later. Of course, it'll be bitter cold.
So what do you think of that band IHOP?
Why that IHOP? Why they?
International House of Pooftahs. I'm not
Why-
quite sure if anybody understood that
I
they-
heard it described as awesome.
I don't think people understood quite that
Every-
it was a play on the village
Seemed like
people.
everybody got a real kick out of it.
Nobody understood, though, that it was like a play off the village people. It seemed like they just thought that they were just a bunch of Pooftahs, They didn't understand the meaning behind the Pooftah.
Yeah. Well, no, you won't find too many Monty Python fans in the younger crowd, I mean, all the Python guys are in their 50s, 60s, are dead. But they're damn funny. Right?
They're weird.
Isn't it simply lovely to have a penis? Isn't it truly wonderful to have a cock? You're willing, you're John Thomas.
Talk like that.
Oh, that's right. Kevin said, hey, try and keep it clean.
What are you doing?
I
Talking about
got distracted by Monty Python.
Gotta stay focused. Right here.
I'm sure.
Focus.
That's right, it's after 6. So all the rules change after 6, right?
Yep.
As far as decency and
Sort of like you can't say stuff like beep. Yep. And stuff like
you can say that.
No, I think they probably would censor that out. See, I think they probably censored that.
That's crazy.
I bet the people didn't hear you say, you know?
That's insane,
I bet
my
they
friend.
won't hear it when I say.
So, hopefully this is the first of many live shows from this feed we have here.
No, we need some people down here.
Yeah, see, that's the old problem. People. See, now in that alley is a well-traveled alley. So the likelihood, because you can get people coming in from different directions.
Of course, yeah.
Now over here,
It's
nobody
way out of the
nobody
way.
even notices you. Like I say, I sat here, like, guarding the equipment long time ago, right? About 3:30. And I'm just sitting here. People are walking by, not even glancing at me, right?
They don't care.
No, they didn't even see me. They, there's this big wall right here.
Yeah.
And, so it's a nice little out-of-the-way place, but
Unfortunately, you're not protected from the sun.
no.
And people still.
They built it. They should have put this over here. Reversed it,
Then it would be perfect.
and then it would be perfect.
You know what we need to get? We need to get some like nitro girls, some fly girls, right? And play some loud techno rap music and have them just bouncing around all over the place out here. And I'm sure that would attract the viewers and the public. I mean, who wouldn't want to come out and look at the fly girls, or what would we call them?
Why would fly girls want to dance?
We'd have to call them like
for us.
the public access girls, because they'd be groupies, of course. Who the heck
What are we
doesn't
gonna get a grant for that? Hey,
No, they'll do it for free.
go talk to Mark Taylor and say I'd like a $500 grant to rent some prostitutes to dance for us. Or they wouldn't be prostitutes, just dancers.
Yeah.
Keep it clean, Gene.
What did you say?
I said prostitutes. Lordy.
I don't know if that's a bad word. I mean, I'm sure you can say that on TV.
And I've got
And it's like Sunday morning, it's not Saturday morning, so the kids
I've got 49 minutes left, and I've
already said several bad, offendable things.
all I got left is off-color things, right?
Off-color?
That's right. Questionable material is all I got
Why
left.
is it the Tricks Bunny doesn't wear pants?
I think we could talk about that, but children might be watching.
Oh yeah, can't talk about people not wearing pants.
He doesn't need pants. He's a bunny.
But it would help him to get the tricks.
Oh, yes. It would help him to get the tricks.
I mean, he wants the tricks.
It seems like somehow he would get so excited his tail would
Pop
cause
out
the
of bed.
pants to explode.
Or do
You know?
think the people would just get freaked out and run away screaming in terror?
I
if they
could
saw the back of his
I could
pants
help
twitching
this
like
bunny, I could set him up so he could get some tricks. I'd get him the
He
tricks.
could be a tricks dealer.
I would get the bunny
How much do you think
tricks.
the bunny would pay for a good box of tricks?
I wouldn't do that to the bunny. I would just say, hey, here's some tricks,
You wouldn't
dude.
charge the guy?
I would, cost.
That cost, you wouldn't want to make a profit?
Exploit his
That he's
need
not a
for the
kid?
tricks.
That he's not a kid, but yet that he still needs the tricks?
Those kids are cruel, man. How come the majority of cereal commercials
have cruel little kids.
There's some sort of little twisted
Yeah, you
thing.
got the Lucky Charm.
Yeah, they're always after Lucky. They want
Give me
they
your
want to take
tricks,
his
you little
take his
bastard!
stuff,
Give me your tricks!
right? And he's
Give me your
always
Lucky
just trying to
Charms,
get
give me
away.
what?
And then, you know, he's like a bumbling sort of leprechaun, so he messes it up.
Of course. And then, you know, they mug him. You know, they mug him for the Lucky
Yeah.
Charms. You know, what's
They-
the difference
they
between
roll
those
him.
little kids and a bunch of filthy muggers? It's, give me your Lucky Charms. You know, it's just,
And the Coco, you know, the bird,
yeah.
they just give him all he can take, right? Just to watch him flip out, you know?
I know.
What kind of
They
thing is
overload
that?
him. You know,
what
it's like
kind
they-
of
they
message
make
does that send to kids, you know? Here, try some of this, take some more, take some more. Then you're bouncing off the walls. What the hell? That's wrong.
They're just teaching kids to be mean to cartoons.
You know, the Flintstones cereal.
Oh yeah, Barney is always screwing over Fred. You
won't-
know, Fred pays for the cereal, you know, whatever, and
You know, Barney's got a job, right?
he can go and get his own pebbles.
I mean, sometimes
You
he
know?
doesn't have a job, but
Usually
it all works out in the end. You know, he's working. He's got, you know,
Right.
he's got a house and
he can get his
a
own
car.
pebbles, you know?
You know,
Why does he gotta
Barney's
bother-
got his, you know, got a
Got
life.
stuff in order, you know. Why does he got to bother Fred? You know?
Probably because Fred is, you know, so, you know, I don't know how to say it without using
gullible.
using language that would be offensive.
Fred is highly gullible. He will
No,
believe.
Fred is very cruel to Barney. He's always getting Barney in all kinds of trouble. You know, shooting his big mouth off.
Giving
you
him
know,
all kinds of
going down to work and you're shooting his mouth off to his boss or something.
Mr. Slate.
Yeah, or getting him in some kind of business deal that, you know, has no future.
Yeah. There you go.
And so Barney, you know, comes up with these elaborate tricks. Yes, the clouds.
It's beautiful.
Praise Jah.
We have clouds protecting us from the bright sun. I don't think we have a camera person anymore.
Look.
No, we don't.
Oh,
Christ.
we're gonna have to find her.
I really liked that 360-degree pan. Could you
Yeah,
tell?
she's a good camera.
I mean, it was quite amazing.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
least from my point of view.
It gave us
A whole
gave
new
us a
meaning.
perspective on what we're doing out here.
Just makes me want to make more TV.
It's taken us years. Remember all those meetings we had to get a live
Oh, they were just
feed
jerking us
outside?
Nah, we'd have to be someone big and important. Like
You were there when they said, "Yes, we can do that for you," right?
Oh, sure, yeah.
They told me yes after going through a whole bunch of stuff. I hope the audio's coming out all right.
That would really suck. If
And
it,
then-
you think I should go back there and check
And then they cut her.
to be sure that the
What?
audio's going out?
I'm just talking about when I drift with the mic.
Ah,
And so I was pretty much guaranteed a live feed. And then they moved master control and took the audio line and gave it to some guy who was doing a radio thing. And I don't believe he's even doing that anymore. And I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for a live feed outside. And
but you know, you gotta be somebody big and important like Dan Maglione or something to get something, you know, like this accomplished.
maybe
You can't
quickly because, yeah.
You can't
See.
be normal producers like us. But let's just be
Because I
glad
don't-
we have it and the public appreciates it,
well,
I'm sure.
that's because I don't know how to, you know.
It's sort of like right
talk
now we're
people
doing
into-
right now we're doing the telethon, right?
Yes, that's right. We're trying to get support for public
Sort of like-
access.
But in reality, we're just treating it like it's our own show because.
Well, yeah. Well,
we've
that
been
seems to.
deprived
Have you
of
been
this.
watching this all day? That's
been
pretty
mostly
much what
music.
it's been. Kind of
And
a
people
variety
just
show.
Yeah. Just
It's been like
entertainment.
people, yeah.
People talking about all their good experiences. With
And at some
access.
point later on, there's a phone number.
79147.
For some reason, somebody took it off the chair.
4700 7914700 7914700.
Yeah, and let them know
Make a
that.
song out of it. 791-4700. 791-4700.
Yeah.
Tell them that you care about public access, man.
Yeah, tell them what you think, you know? Do you want just infomercials on TV, or do you
Oh,
want...
I tell you, I just love watching that one with the spray-on hair.
Hey, that's not a bad product, I guess, if you're
I wonder if that works on, like...
totally bald people.
I'm thinking about other various body parts.
Well, you see
what
how
type
that
of
works,
adverse
right?
effects?
You see how he does that?
It clings to the hair that you already
He
have.
sprays, right? He just sprays over the bald spot, right? And then he combs what hair he has over that.
Yeah.
So what's that really doing? Couldn't he just comb the hair he has over it in the first place, or would? I guess you
Maybe
might.
it looks more convincing.
Yeah, I guess you might, see some scalp underneath, but not if it's spray painted black. You won't.
I love this analysis of infomercials we're having right now. I'm sure some people that have been stand up tonight has probably watched a few of them, so they can probably
there are
relate
a couple
to what
good
we're
ones.
speaking. Like what? Oh, like that one that they have for the wax to remove hair?
That's interesting.
They got some good shots of girls in bikinis.
I'm not so sure about that pillow made of buckwheat.
Oh
Plus.
yeah, I don't believe that, man. I'll bet it's like as comfortable as sleeping on a rock.
It might be comfortable, but
Give me a break. It like molds to your head. You know, it's like, and then it just.
have you seen the demonstrations they give where they say it's like resist fire and they run a lighter over it, right?
I don't care if my pillow
It's
catches
like-
on fire.
Lay some flame to that thing. It's never gonna catch on fire if you keep going like that, I guess a feather would, but.
Forget the buckwheat, man.
And they drop the weight in there, right? And the feathers, they all fluff up around it.
Yeah.
And,
The buckwheat just stays there. Just stays
just
there.
like, bam.
That doesn't look comfy to sleep on. I want something that
I've
goes...
got a system with my pillows that I kind of like get them in a certain position or like, fold them over and so I can get my support I need,
That's lovely.
There's this place where I keep my pillows and my blanket. It's a cool place. I call my bed.
Gene, let's change the subject. You're
What?
getting whacked. You're starting to talk about... what's another cool infomercial? I always like that one with McCorkle, where he always says how you can get rich. You know how to get rich with those scams, don't you? What happens is you send your money to him, then he gets rich, and then he tells you how to make your own infomercial, just like his.
Yeah.
And then the
I
cycle
wanted to get a
continues and continues.
900 line
And then it actually, something like
several
that.
years ago.
That's cool. But think about it. A system like McCorkle's, right, would actually benefit everybody in the entire planet if everybody would participate and spend money. It's just the one dude that joined at the end would kind of get burnt.
You know what I hate? How, they'll show the same infomercial like Robin Leach, right? Like,
haven't seen
sometimes
Robin
2
Leach.
times a day, right?
Really?
Every night, like for a week, promoting a seminar somewhere. It's like every.
You're quite the authority on these
freaking night.
infomercials.
I'm trying to keep the language clean, Kevin.
You see, now we're explaining to people that there's nothing but garbage on TV, so they should really appreciate that they have public access, because look at all the other garbage that's on there that's not worth watching, Even if the worst public access that you could possibly imagine, just the pits, would probably at least be better than your average infomercial,
Yeah.
And it would be more worthwhile to watch, and, it benefits the public, even the bottom of the barrel public access, So they should be,
I mean, I don't
praising
even
us.
have cable,
Yep. You don't even get the
And
benefit
real late
of the
at
public
night
access.
when there's nothing on, I just switch it to Telemundo and turn the sound down,
I don't know, I kind of like the way they talk. Really fast. Really, really fast. It's that Puerto Rican style kind of... We have a passerby.
Tell them about video games and more. A fantastic show if you're a kid or an adult that is a video game holic.
What, does he owe you money or something?
I don't know. It just feels like praising me, I guess.
And if you want to find out more about video games and more, you can go to azstarnet.com/Tilda-Zot, Z-O-T, and catch the great webpage.
Wow.
He's Zot, he's good.
Hey.
What the hell is that, man?
And if you're lucky, Zot's computer will be working on every show.
He was offered an hour of this telethon, and he declined.
Why'd you do that?
I didn't know if I could stay up this long, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, you're doing better than the kids.
Everybody.
I bet she's sleeping.
I'll bet. Do you want me to go find her and wake her up and scare the hell out of her? I wish I could take the camera over there. That would make some great video.
That would be cool.
Just give her a 10 hut.
You know, it's beautiful.
10 hut!
This big...
Hey, you should promo your show, seriously.
Okay, Random Access. It's on Thursdays, 11 to 1. And hopefully soon it'll be live on Saturdays or Fridays. Because I'm out of money. And
There's a will, there's a way.
And I had a show
Call it New Year.
yesterday. I was going to tape a show, but I couldn't get a ride down here. And it was going to be a real good show too, wasn't it?
You know, it's such a drag, the bus strike. You know what, guys? What's your opinion on that?
Weren't they already talking about the bus strike earlier?
Oh, the bus strike.
I don't blame the drivers, but I think the management are jackasses for not putting the supervisors on the main streets like Speedway.
Just get your ass over here.
You know, Oracle. You know, there's 5 main routes that most people.
What, the 4, the 8, the 16?
Right, the 4, 8, the 16, the 9.
I don't know if the 9's all that popular.
I say just give them the money, because we need the bus drivers. What the hell?
Right.
You know?
The bus drivers and their mechanics deserve some kind of wage adjustment for sure.
I mean, without the buses, I couldn't do anything.
I'd
you
say
know?
that the 4, 8, and 16 are the
stranded.
most important
Hey,
buses.
there's a pigeon. Let's kill it. There's a bunch of them.
They sound funny.
You know what we need to do? We need to make some kind of sling.
I got a blow dart gun. I could make some poison tip darts.
Hey.
Get some rat poison. Just gotta be careful not to inhale that. Yeah, okay. That's a possibility with a blow dart gun. I was thinking it would be cool to get some paintballs and go around shooting stuff. Because, you know, you heard about those freaks a few months back going around shooting people with the blow dart guns.
You hear about those
And they practically
cops
wanted to ban them.
in New York?
No.
And what they did to this guy with a plunger?
What?
Apparently they took this guy down into the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And then they sodomized him.
What?
The cops?
Yeah.
They did?
And then they also did it with their nightsticks.
Oh.
And there's been some sort of disaster over there. My God, the whore. I can't believe it. I don't know if I can go on. My God. She dropped that bag and several things fell out of it.
Styrofoam cups. I hate it when that happens.
Those are very fragile too. Something is still lying on the ground, folks. I can't tell what it is from here.
It looks like a package of sugar.
It could be sugar.
Actually, I think it's more like a sugar substance like Sweet and Low.
Ugh. Oh, she put it back in her bag.
Ew.
She's gonna take the Sweet and Low away from us.
No. I
All right.
need my aspartame.
What was I saying?
I don't want you to continue with what you were talking about, Gene. It wasn't very appropriate to have on TV.
Oh yeah, the police officers.
Oh, Gene.
And then
No.
they
6:26 a.m. Good morning, everybody.
and then they used what would you call it? A plunger? Like, you know how that's like has a wooden handle? And they used that on him, and I believe they broke some of his ribs.
What?
And then they took him to the hospital like an hour and a half later or something, after they had almost beat him to death.
God.
And did the most demented things, you know?
Why
I'd much
did they
rather.
do this?
Apparently they were police officers.
How long of a segment is this for you guys?
Oh, we got
another half hour left.
Really? They actually gave you a full hour?
I would go till 8, 9 if they'd let me.
But, Gene.
What?
Was the guy a criminal or just a common citizen like you and me?
I think he was at a club and there was some kind of fight outside and he was trying to break it up.
Yeah.
So
Wrong place, wrong time thing, you know?
So naturally, you know, he needed to be sodomized.
Yeah.
You know,
By the
you can see
authorities,
that.
you know.
The
That's
authorities
standard.
actually need to have that happen to them a time.
I mean,
and they would learn, wouldn't they?
That isn't what the police don't.
Is that standard police procedure? Is that like in their little book that they carry around?
It might be.
Section 14, title.
They might not talk about it. Oh, they can't hang.
She wasn't even asleep.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, the AccessTucson fan club.
Hey.
Is that like Section 14, Title 92? You know, certain criminals must be reamed out with a nightstick repeatedly and thoroughly over and over
What
again.
I think it is that they don't like the fact that he got involved, you know?
It's what they felt like that was the law, that the police should have broken it up.
No, that he shouldn't have gotten involved in that fight at all, right? He should have just minded his own business and just shut up and, you know, get out of our way before we beat and rape you. And apparently, you know, that freaks quite a few people out in New York.
Yeah.
So the mayor was pretty upset about it.
Something that was surprising this year here was the riots after the U of A won the Nationals.
Those crazy college brats.
If they hadn't been a bunch of rich college kids, those cops would have beat the hell out of those people. They would have been punks doing the same thing, right?
Yeah.
If you had all the punks out there and they were watching the game, and you know,
Like punks like football.
you know what I'm saying, or some similar event, you
Like
know,
a concert.
something.
Like if for some reason
They
somehow.
rolled a cop car. I saw that.
That's cool.
It's funny.
Look at this neat hat, JJ.
Fat. Somebody just left it there?
I guess so. You familiar with it, with that term?
Yeah. Pretty hot and tempting.
Oh, that's what it means?
Oh, that can be one of the terms.
Oh, pretty hot. So you really have not taken the time to discuss that great television program
Get
called
off
Video
it, Bill.
Games and More?
Bill.
I kind of appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a good show.
It's good praise. Good ad.
Your show
I'm
got.
not that good at advertising.
See, we both had bad luck with our last two shows. Your last show,
The lightning.
the lightning.
Nature
killed you.
decided to wipe me out.
So it preempted you, eh?
Yeah. And then
The
I
buses
couldn't
went on
catch a
strike for
bus.
you. I could really use a 360-degree pan right now. That was just great.
Yeah, it's never gonna happen.
But I can visualize it again. I can recall it in my mind.
That's what mines are for. It's good to be. It's good to be here doing TV in the street. And we got Bill Olmec saying all kinds of things.
Contributing his 2 cents occasionally.
At least a nickel or dime's worth, I would say.
Just get over here.
I actually have to go.
Oh.
You guys are doing a good job.
You have to go. Everybody has to go.
Television inside.
Everybody has to go. Who can hang?
You're gonna throw a tantrum, are
Me
you,
and
Gene?
JJ and Kevin.
The only reason I
You're
can
doing a
hang
pretty
is
good
because
job.
These are my normal hours. Staying up all night.
You're doing pretty good. You almost made it through the whole thing.
They're not letting us make it till 10 o'clock.
Who isn't?
AccessTucson said strike it.
They're gonna play tapes after you guys tape.
Why is that?
Because there's nobody down here.
I'm
Except
down
us.
Nobody's doing anything.
I hate.
Are you telling me they don't think this is worthwhile television, what I'm doing right here? What?
Who's gonna take care of this equipment?
Oh, Kevin will come and get it.
Yeah, we're gonna help Kevin strike.
Okay.
We don't have to strike this stuff. They do.
Who's they?
You know, they.
Me?
No, they.
Hey.
I have to help strike this stuff. I don't know who they are. Usually they are bad.
You mean like the man?
They never knew that sugar wasn't good.
Like they screwed me over.
They must be having a pigeon convention around here, guys.
That's wrong. I was told there'd be 24 hours of live television. And now you're telling me they're cutting me off because nobody can hang? I'll sit here. People will start showing up soon.
Wait, is it stopping at 8 or at 7?
10, I think.
They're stopping me at 7, apparently.
Stopping you at 7?
That's wrong.
Putting tapes on for the last 3 hours.
That's wrong. Why would you want to run tape when you could do live TV?
Well, Gene, let's make the most out of the next half
I
hour
am.
that we have.
I'm making...
You're just complaining.
Hey.
Just accept it.
Some people...
Be glad
Some
that you
people
have
dig it
access.
when I complain.
I think some people sit there and go, right on, Gene, stick it to the man.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I got fans out there.
School starts next week for you? 2 weeks.
School.
The Friday before Labor Day?
Oh,
yes.
Labor Day. Jerry Lewis. Now they don't cut him off.
Oh, God.
They just let him go and go and go.
Jerry Lewis.
They need a new host for the MDA Telethon.
Jerry Lewis is a genius.
He's a liar and he's a naggy.
Well, who isn't?
Jerry Lewis.
That's right.
Right.
Now he lies to everybody. And they don't use the money for exactly what they say they're going to.
Well, who does? He got so much money, but... Still, he's out there every year. Staying up half the night.
And singing that song and crying his eyes out seriously.
He is not. He puts garlic up to his face so he can throw an onion.
Blasphemer. Freund Leben.
47s, huh?
This is quality TV. I protest. Kevin, don't let them take me off the air. I'll sit here all morning. Don't roll tapes. That's crazy.
Come down and support us.
Roll tapes from 8 to 10. That's 2 hours of tape. 7 to 10 is almost 7. No. Don't listen to Bill, Kevin. Listen to me.
Bye, guys.
Later, Bill. Listen to me, Kevin. Live TV. We're doing it. I think I see, well, no humans. You see any humans? Here comes one down the road. There goes a human, but our camera person drove away about 5 or 6 minutes ago. Yeah, there's a bunch of humans. They breed like rats, you know. Am I right, Pooftah?
They're no better. They breathe like rats.
Too many humans. You breed like rats.
And
you're no better. Hey, there's a guy. He's looking at us. He doesn't appear to have any, like, big, heavy weapons on him. And he's driving. He's moving on.
Check this out.
Okay, he's moving on, folks. All right, there goes somebody. Somebody in a truck, and he's stopping at the light. No, he's moving on.
5% red pepper spray.
Good thing I got these on.
No, Gene.
Bam.
It would suck.
That'd be a bam
But you
right
know what
there.
happened? Check it out. I got this stuff, right?
Yeah,
This 5% red pepper spray, saber red, right?
Saber?
Saber red. That's what they call it.
You put a little bit of that on your food?
Well, actually, what I did was I went and sprayed it at a wall, right?
No.
And I wanted to test the potency.
The wall run away?
No. I sprayed it on the wall and I went over and sniffed it, right?
Yeah.
And I figured that I would probably get maybe a light burn, in my nose. But in reality, the thing pretty much, it felt like it filled my nostrils
with pain and horror.
Yeah, and my eyes started watering and tearing up. I just felt really, just by taking a sniff of the stuff.
You ever see The Simpsons when Homer puts some pepper spray on his food and then he eats it and he goes, he gets all like you just described and he goes, incapacitating.
Cool. This stuff has a special dye in it, though, where if somebody shines an ultraviolet light or something, it'll prove that whoever you sprayed was a criminal.
How does that prove that they were?
It doesn't.
I could go up right now.
Yeah. I'd be the criminal.
Doesn't prove I'm a criminal.
But I could say you were assaulting me, and I used that as self-defense.
Yeah, you could.
You could, after I sprayed you, I'm sure you would punch me in the nads, right? And I could use that as the evidence.
I would try.
Proving that, they could see that my nads were bruised or whatever.
We're taping this.
And then the cops would figure out that you were the criminal, because you'd be the one with the dye on your face.
I'd call Kevin and say, hey,
give me that tape, or JJ sprayed me, and then I bitch slapped. Yeah, that's
Lord, that would be terrible if our relationship took that kind of turn, wouldn't it? All of a sudden you're spraying me in the eyes, I'm hitting you in the nads. Lord.
Screw you.
That'd be no kind of thing. All right.
You were supposed to sell that. No.
You don't want to give away all your secrets.
Check it out. No sun. This is perfect.
So,
it's like we got a comfortable amount of shade.
Where's Harold D? Where'd they all go?
They can't hang.
Nobody can
Look
hang.
At the pigeons are attacking.
And they don't think that we can hang. Apparently, I can do 3 hours. I can do 2 hours standing on my head.
How the hell do you do that? Stand on your head for 2 hours. How does that work?
Well, first you gotta find somebody to tape you to a wall or a pole.
I think it would help if maybe you could somehow figure out how to remove your head first, and then you could stand on your head literally. Sort of like Wacko likes to do. You ever seen Wacko do that?
Yeah.
Oh God, I think I'll stand on my head.
Wacko's, the man. He's Wacko.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is unusual.
So, 20 minutes recording this, and then I guess they're cutting us off.
I really wish I had a shotgun right now.
Oh gosh.
Look at the pretty birds.
You can't be saying that.
No, that's Fred. Fred wrote a song. It goes like that.
Ah, it's a song.
Yeah. He sings
I
about,
wrote this song about...
Check it out. Fred said he used to be a tree cutter, right?
Yeah.
A tree trimmer. And that he would, knock birds out of the tree, and like eggs and stuff. And he'd feel really bad because he killed a bird. Or, he'd have to, finish him off. So he'd feel real bad about it. Said one time he heard he was in the back of this cop car, right? And the cops were talking about how much they liked to hunt and kill birds.
Okay.
So, there you go. That's why I'm stating that.
Oh, they're taking away. They're striking before my eyes.
Can I hit you with a chair?
That's not the right type of chair to be.
I'll let you hit me with a chair.
No. Okay, so we're doing TV. We need you to
I'm gonna go hit you with a chair. You're not being cooperative.
continue to watch public access.
Hey, maybe we should promote the big show that's happening August 30th over at the Club Congress.
The big show, yeah. And Fred,
Okay, you don't care.
there's a Monty Python comp coming out sometime in a few months. So they say.
And IHOP's gonna be on there.
And IHOP.
Christmas.
And it's really an excellent album, actually. So far, what I've heard.
They're taking everything away.
Hey, what's going on? What are you guys doing?
They're taking everything away.
Taking your toys away, guys.
Why?
Why?
We're not done.
What?
We're not done.
Guys, thanks.
What?
We can wait. Wait, no.
Are you still hot?
Yeah.
Let me see your microphone.
You wanna
Okay.
Stay on the air. Talk to people about how much we love public access.
We sit here till 8.
Most of us are going home.
We can hang.
Yep.
We gotta be here till 11 o'clock.
11? Why 11?
That's our ride.
Works for me.
We can make TV.
We go live for another hour until 8 in the morning.
We can fill up plenty of time.
Well, I personally don't have any objection, so
The people love the live TV.
talk to Kevin, get it worked out with Kevin, and
3 hours a day.
well, no, we have tapes available. They'll be standing by when you guys fade.
Yeah, we can go forever.
This has been really cool, everybody. Hope you had a decent time. Hope you were with us for most of it, some of it, or all of it, as opposed to none of it. Well, we got almost everything on tape, yeah.
It's all been archived. That's cool.
Anyway, thanks a lot. Here's Gene and JJ. Bye.
What'd you think of those bands?
They were cool.
Yeah.
Fred, actually, they're picking up. They're good. You guys.
That's cool. It was kind of like Ed Sullivan when he did that. So, okay, everybody, we got a really great show coming up, and now, Fred Janis and some other guys.
Fred and the boys.
Fred and the guys, yeah.
Let's hear it for 'em.
Freddie, and the Freddie.
You know, Fred used to be called Freddie Shades.
Why?
Because he always used to wear shades.
That makes sense.
He was the only white guy in this band, right? So he's hanging out with all the black guys, and he always wore shades.
Hey, man, it's Freddie Shades.
Nobody calls him that anymore.
Can I call you Genie Shades? Hey, Genie Shades.
You just did.
It's Genie Shades.
So it's been a pretty
Genie
interesting night.
It's Genie Shades. Because, you know, he's Genie Shades. And the people, you know, they gotta know that you're Genie Shades.
That's right. And our friend,
You're Genie Shades.
our friend the clouds,
Genie
are
Shades.
protecting us. Darn, I wish that camera person were still here.
I wish I had another pan like that. I gotta remember to always adjust the camera to that height. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can understand that. So go over there and give us a shot of that cloud, man.
I can't do a pan like that.
It's more of a pan and tilt.
I can't do it that good.
Well, no, of course not. Nobody could expect you to. Yeah, go tag a pigeon with that.
That's
No, that's wrong. No, he's not doing that.
I don't think I hit him. I'm gonna go try it again.
Oh, God. Okay, so give us a tilt. Give us a tilt, a
That
pan.
was awesome.
Give us a pan and a tilt right here.
Hey, Gene, I think they're freaking out.
Oh, be quiet.
I think they're freaking out.
Dude, give us a pan and a tilt. That's not a tilt. Okay, he's walking away. Okay.
So, what do you want?
Shot of that sky.
There. Happy?
All right, that's the sky.
No, it's not.
It's pretty cloudy this morning. But
So,
That's
did
it.
the viewers at home see that? I was spraying pigeons with red pepper spray and they started freaking out. Just kidding. I wouldn't be that cruel.
You wouldn't do that.
I was just pretending to do that. Remember, this show has the humane animal stamp of approval. No animals were harmed in the filming of this production. Somebody left it. Don't know.
Could be yours.
If you want it, throw it in the car and go sell it.
Yeah, gonna bring you a good 50 cents maybe on the open market.
You can go to a resale place and get probably $5. Pretty hot and tempting.
Okay. So, shot of the sky.
This is retarded, Gene.
What, the shot of the sky?
Yeah.
Alright. You didn't have to hold it that long. No, we're being cut off and they're going to tape. Who told you this?
Wait a second, we got 10 more minutes we can fill up.
Who did?
What?
Who? Who? Who?
Harold E.
Why would she do that? Well,
What? Why?
you know, you can do what you want, Abe.
It's not our equipment, so we have to finish it up.
What?
They have to check the equipment back in. It's under Frank's name, so we gotta go. Bye, people. Bye.
Well, that almost makes sense. Okay. So we're out of here.
So
Live
long.
TV is almost over. She's putting the lens cap on. It's over. It's over. I'm gone. But you maybe can hear me. Okay, we'll shut that off soon.
Now it's like radio.
Live TV.
Radio.
Public access.